Look at this engine. Adding tens of thousands of new products to a Magento store is supposed to accelerate growth. More SKUs mean broader search visibility and better long-tail demand capture. But push too much data through without the right internal mechanics, and the whole system grinds to a halt. Keeping a high-volume catalog functional requires a close look at how data actually moves behind the scenes. Upgrading the storefront design or buying more server space often fails to address the underlying congestion in the pipeline. We are the team at Rave Digital. Today, we are mapping the internal data flow of Adobe Commerce and Magento to diagnose exactly where these operational blockages happen, and we'll show you the technical solutions used to clear them. A massive product count only drives revenue if the platform architecture can physically digest and route all that new inventory data without collapsing. Consider a routine action, a minor price adjustment, or a bulk inventory sync. In an unoptimized environment, that single update instantly forces Magento to process pricing rules, category assignments, and visibility changes all at once. When you multiply that by hundreds of thousands of products, the volume of back-end data processing can quickly overwhelm the system, especially when it happens at the same time your customers are trying to browse or check out. This diagram illustrates what happens next. When those thick blocks of back-end updates collide head-on with the steady stream of user traffic, the pipeline chokes. The result is severe checkout delays, indexing lockups, and internal admin screens that refuse to load. The structural flaw here is that the system treats every single back-end update with the same level of urgency. When a minor quantity adjustment demands the same priority as a live customer checkout, store performance breaks. The first step in clearing this blockage is stopping the system from working harder than it needs to. This means moving away from full site indexing refreshes for every minor catalog tweak. A priority mapping junction actively sorts incoming data. High-priority updates flow down an unobstructed path, while routine tasks enter a holding area. This enables incremental indexing. Look at this catalog grid. It updates only specific changed data, leaving the rest untouched. Organizing data flow by priority reduces the immediate back-end pressure that causes storefront crashes. Even with a sorted pipeline, high-volume stores still face unpredictable workload surges. The underlying infrastructure has to adapt to those spikes as they happen. This diagram shows horizontal scaling in a cloud-native environment. When a single server node receives an exceptionally heavy data load, it duplicates into multiple identical nodes. This splits the incoming data stream, distributing the weight evenly across the new nodes. Alongside the hardware, the database itself requires tuning. Stripping out unused catalog rules and redundant product attributes reduces the raw weight of the data moving through the system. To maintain this flow, enterprise performance monitoring tools track the database in real time. They identify heavy queries and isolate them before they can create systemic drag. Coupling targeted indexing with elastic infrastructure keeps the platform's processing capacity aligned with the demands of a growing catalog. Let's step away from the technical architecture and look at what this actually means for a merchant running a high-volume operation. Internal teams gain operational freedom. They can execute massive catalog updates, sync thousands of inventory changes, and adjust pricing during peak shopping hours without slowing down the site. The real test of these optimizations is the storefront itself. Watch this smooth flow of water. Just like this stream is isolated from the churning, chaotic process beneath it, your customer checkout experience remains fast and shielded from back-end turbulence. Clearing these data pipelines allows a merchant to expand their catalog size without the usual risk of technical failure. Relying on larger servers won't fix a broken data pipeline. Success at this scale requires architectural efficiency. It is time to review how your store manages catalog operations. Look closely at your processing speeds, track any inventory sync delays, and evaluate overall infrastructure health. To uncover where your blockages are happening and implement enterprise-grade Magento scalability optimizations, reach out to the experts at Rave Digital. We will help make your product operations efficient enough to scale.